Thank you, FishPro, for sending us this positioner tripod for fishing. A couple things about this you're gonna notice right away. It's fully aluminum. Beneficial, there's a few points that are beneficial to that. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit lighter, opposed to, you can have plastic ones, they can break over time, they're just a little less durable. And you can also get, there's a bunch of steel ones out there too, and over time with scratches, wear and tear, they're gonna start to rust a little bit. So with the fully aluminum body, it's gonna last a little bit longer, it can withstand water, because you may get a little wet eventually. When fish come out of the water, if you've seen in previous videos or anyone, they come out splashing, all that stuff, you're gonna get things a little bit wet. So it should prolong the life of your tripod a little bit longer, essentially. There are a couple really neat features about this. It has a 1/4-inch mount on top, and there are a number of different brands out there that you have the mount in the back of the camera. So essentially, anyone that has a 1/4-inch, you can adapt it to this unit right here. Now this is a FishPro one, so obviously it's going to be compatible, and it's on the back. I'll show you guys in a bit. I'll bring the camera closer. It's just a ball mount. It's just loosened and you tighten it, and you can position it however you want. The whole unit comes in just under 1 pound. It's something like 0.83 pounds, so it's super lightweight. It's not an issue to carry around. And this is the case it comes with right here. It's a nice kind of like velvety felt thing. So the tripod comes up, it folds back up together, and then you can put it back. I'll show you guys when we get closer again. And then it just goes right in this little storage pack, just like that. It goes clockwise, counterclockwise. The remote control is right here. It even says clockwise, counterclockwise, so you don't mess it up. You turn it on and off right here. You can also manually turn it left and right. So if you lose it, or the battery dies, you can manually adjust it right here. Just as easy as that. I don't know what happened. Do we have it on? I don't think we have it on. Oopsie. Obviously, this is our first time using this, so I mean, we got to do a little more testing. There's the eye right in the front, so that's kind of why when you point it this way, it's like the old remote controls. It has to be facing it to actually laser beam it right there, just like that. And if you notice, it turns slow, and that's a really good thing, because when you start going down 20-some feet, the slightest movement will make a big movement on the bomb. So you realize, like, it does look like it's turning slow, but you do not want it turning any faster than that, because it's just basically slight adjustments is all you want. Now this is their new camera. We'll make another video on this. It's their new 1080p DVR, and it's a nice little compact screen. I really like this thing. So we're gonna try this one out too in a future video. Now a couple more specs about this. It runs on 2 AA batteries. They come out the top. You do not need a screwdriver. I'll show you when you get the camera closer. You just unscrew them, put them in, and you're good to go. Now this is really confusing. It says right here, I'm gonna even show you guys what size hole this is for. Right here in the manual, it says, question, can the tripod be used in a 10-inch hole? It says, yes, it supports up to 11-inch hole. Cool. I flip it over, it says maximum spread diameter of tripod stand, 9.5 inches. I don't know what's going on there, but we need to reconfigure this. So what we did was we measured it, 8-inch hole, that's it. 6-inch, 8-inch hole, do not use a 10-inch hole. There's no such thing as a 9-inch auger hole that I know about. So I don't know, they got to figure out this communication difference language barrier here. It says, yeah, 9.5 tripod diameter, but it can support up to 11-inch hole unless you want to throw it in the water. I don't really know. So we did measure it, do an 8-inch hole or a 6-inch hole, and you should be good. Price point, currently it sits on Amazon for around, I'll leave links below. It sits on Amazon for $89.99. It's a decent price. All of the electronic panners are all around like 100 to a little bit more, depending if you get like the Markham, the AquaView, or anything like that. Opposed to if you want to get a manual one. We got a manual AquaView one too, and it was around, I think, 30 or 40 bucks. So essentially the electronic one you're going to be paying double for. So the price is within range of all the other ones. So with that being said, come closer, we'll check it out. Okay, so here is the remote. You guys can check on it. I'm just going to focus here, point clockwise, counterclockwise. You point, and you just go like that, and it turns. Pretty basic right there. Now I'm going to bring this a little closer. You guys can see this in draw focus too. This is right here. There's the on, the off, and the left and right, and the little eye lens for the remote. So that's it right there. It sits on top. It's super light. It's nice. And I like the little camera that fits right on top, so it's pretty cool. There's another thing I got to go over too. I'm just going to take this. See, here's the ball right here. Just going to loosen it and tighten it. You guys can check it out. So it's just fully adjustable in here too. Focus point right there. And one thing that's super, and I got to go back to the assembly line a little bit. This thing right here, when you get this cinched down to your base, you can't tighten this because it's actually too long. So we just took the grinder to it and grinded the top and bottom. So now we can loosen and tighten this without it hitting the actual base. And far as getting the batteries out, you lift these little things up on each side, you unscrew the top right there and lift the plate off, and that's how you get to your batteries, just like that. And to end it, we may as well just take it apart anyways and unscrew this girl, just like that. I'll show you the just the body itself comes off just like that. And this is the entire body. Close this like that. Make sure you turn it off to save your battery life. And you throw her in this case. And it is an actual bigger case. It's not like you're fighting sleeping bags. You can barely get them in. And this is the video. Hope you guys like it. Check out the new video coming up. I'm going to post it soon-ish with the fish camera. Hope you liked it. Subscribe.